So in other videos, I usually just do 400 grit sandpaper, and then I do 1200, then I buff it out with a good compound. So that's what I'm going to do. I use water sandpaper. It's obviously easier to do it out of the car. A lot of people do clear coat, but I've never been a fan of doing the clear coat spray of paint. Just do it pretty good. Do it till you hit the surface all the way around. All the stuff that I have you can buy at the local stores, like the buffer I bought at Harbor Freight. I think it was like $30 or something. And I've had it for quite a few years. It works well. I'll tell you, Harbor Freight is not one of those places I like to buy electronic parts or tools. They usually fail. But that buffer I only use so often, so it's lasted pretty long. And this is basically just to get, down a little bit of a layer, so any scratches that have been in there from rocks, it should take most of that out. All right, 1200. Now, I don't know how everyone else does it. I've looked on YouTube, and there's so many different ways people do it. You can buy those little kits, but this is, you buy a couple pieces of paper, sandpaper, and then you buy the buffer and the compound and a little buffing pad. And you don't have to spend all that money on all those weird chemicals that they have, and then the paints and the little buffing pads with the wheels for the drills and stuff. I think this works just fine. It's pretty much done now. That's good enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just want it to look a little bit better than it does. Alright, so let me try that off. I'll grab the compound so you know what I'm using. Bought this from a detail shop out here in Sacramento. It works really good. Alright, so now it's kind of blurry and hazy. Brush this water off. Alright. It's actually sometimes easier to do on the car because right now I'm going to have a hard time holding it and doing this at the same time. sometimes the compound gets stuck in there. See if I can do this one-handed. Also, when I'm doing this, I like to clean off the pad first with a screwdriver. Get any hard compound off. And start low. And work your way up. Do one more pass. I think it looks pretty good as it is, but we'll go one more time. See this, I've dropped it a couple times, but it still works. There's a crack here, but it's all right. Side-by-side comparison. That's the ending result. I like it. Looks brand new again.